I'm Sienna. I'm going to be like revising and doing my psychology homework. I've got summer holiday homework and it hasn't been done in the last 5.5 weeks. I've got Thursday. If this goes up Thursday, then miracles. But I've literally got 4 days till I go back and this has to be done. My homework for the summer is really not long, but it takes me so much mental willpower to walk over to my desk and actually get it out, even though everything I needed was on Google. My sociology homework, I'm literally copying from a page. I'm terrified to go next week, but the only thing that's like keeping me going is the fact that I know that this is the last year. I know it's like only the second year, but it's my last year. I know I've gone through half of it. I've got 1 more year and it's not a full year technically. It's like 5 terms because you start your A-levels and then it's not really school anymore. So 5 terms I've got to get through. I still remember my first day of year 12, so this is mental that I'm going back because year 12, first day, it was so like surreal. But when I go back now, the sixth form centre is going to be completely redone and renewed with new year 12s. So that's scary in itself, even though they're probably ones that are like unsettled because they're in like a completely new environment. I feel I'm mature for my age, but it freaks me out a little bit that whose business is it for me to be turning 18 in 3 months? Well, tomorrow it'll be 2 months. The course of exams that I've got to do this year, oh my God. December, March, and then the May and June ones. I don't want to do it. I can't be bothered, but I'm going to wing it. I'm really going to wing the December and March ones and then crack on for the last exams. I'm going to be on holiday, right, when results day is, and I come back the day later. So I might either try and see if I can work it around coming back a day early or just opening them on holiday in front of my family, which is scary. That's terrifying, in front of my boyfriend and literally everyone else. If I seem a bit mental or a bit insane, I'm running on no sleep. But I've gotten up 6:30, 7:30 and 5 the last 3 days. So 5 this morning, it's like 2 p.m. I don't even know what time it is. But the thing is, I keep forgetting what day it is, which is even worse. I can't be forgetting what day it is at the moment. But once you get back into a routine of school, then your days feel more like structural. So I will get the hang of it. But for now, I don't know what day it is half the time. I have to really, really think about it because I'm losing my mind, but it's fine. Once I go back, time will literally go a bit faster. I don't have my boyfriend here for the first week of sixth form. He's going to Spain. You know when you just like get anxious and then like, he's my safety person. Where is he? Tenerife. I've never been abroad. I will one day with him probably, but it just sucks when you see people going abroad and you've never been abroad. I haven't even been to Wales or Scotland. It's an actual joke, but it's fine. Next year I'm going on a caravan holiday, which if you grew up with caravan holidays, they are elite. The beach, everything. It's just cute. It's a cute little holiday. I'm going to write down the mark scheme for the question that I'm answering. Because if you don't just go off the mark scheme instead of actually finding your own notes and doing it yourself. I've finished psychology. This is also just going to be a little chat on psychology because it's the most interesting subject there is on earth. Like I've just written for the psychosexual stages, like if you're stuck in the anal stage, you have OCD or are really messy. If you're stuck in the oral stage, you bite your nails and just chew on stuff, which is like me. I'm stuck in the oral stage, guys. I don't know why he did this. Like saying that boys fancy their mums and the girls are jealous of their dads. And they try and be like their mum, so they reproduce to fulfill the role of their mum. Who in their right mind would say that? How did he even think of that? Like I thought people were well prunish, like, before now, because people are very honest these days, which is good. It's a good thing, but I'm just saying, like, before, people would have been really conservative and to themselves. I'm surprised that that's a theory that's quite old. In terms of like free will and stuff, it's like soft determinism. It's in the middle. Things are determined, but things are also free will. I don't get it being like one specific explanation. Like when people say the biological explanation, not everything is biology. I just think there's so many different ones, but they're always very secluded and not like connected really, which I don't like because not everything's down to your genetics, the cognitive schema in your brain, but it's a mix of everything, which is kind of cool. Like I love that I've learned about these explanations for everything in psychology. Eyewitness testimony is affected by your anxiety, and your anxiety can actually improve your recall in interviews and stuff like that. You're more aware of your surroundings, but it can also decrease the accuracy because you might be focusing on the weapon or the person or a specific thing and not aware of all the other surroundings. Psychopathology, that's cool because it's like phobias, OCD, depression, all their like ways, characteristics, which I think is really cool. It is really cool, like just psychology in general. Biopsychology is not a fave. Some parts of it, like biological rhythms, I think are cool, and maybe fight or flight. The sciencey part of psychology isn't on my side, and I know that for a fact. It is not on my side and will never be probably. So I don't know my timetable yet for next week, and the closer it gets, the more scared I am. Whose business is it to not give me my timetable? The uncertainty of not knowing what my lessons are is throwing me off. I don't like not knowing. School is anxiety inducing, so if I don't know something, I panic. Mental health is massively impacted by education. I've moved schools so many times. I went to 3 primary schools, 2 secondary schools, and the second secondary school is now the 6th one I go to. I might be moving house again soon, which is scary. I'm starting year 13 and I might be moving house really soon. Why would you do that? This is the most inconvenient time to move when I'm already going through so many changes. But I'm going to keep checking my timetable because I need to know it. I need to mentally prepare for where I'm going to be walking and where classrooms are, where I'm going to be sitting. What is cool about psychology, right, is the biological approach to it with twins. And it's like identical twins have higher concordance rates, which basically means they're more genetically similar than non-identical twins, because identical twins share 100% DNA and non-identical share 50% of their DNA. So it actually has like impacts on them and their behavior and stuff. It actually affects your life, even though you're meant to have free will. The environment you're around affects it, because if you're twins in the same house, obviously you might turn out similar or you might have similar personality traits. But if you were raised into, like Parent Trap, if you were raised into different houses, you're not going to be the same. Maybe at your heart you'll have the same morals, but in general you're going to be quite different. You learn so much in psychology that you didn't know before, but it's only like, it's useless bits of information that you'll never need to know in your life. But is it interesting and you hold on to it for the rest of your life? I hope this waffle helped someone get some motivation. It's taken me days and days to get motivation. And psychology is the best subject. It really is. I just love it. But yeah, thank you.